Let's have a look at question 3 now. So at the significance level of alpha equals to 10%, the null hypothesis is rejected. Let's recall the hypothesis, whether the means between the groups are equal of the waste production or not. We found out our t value in the previous video, that's minus 1.69. Now, like with every other test, we have to compare this with the t critical value. Let's see what the t critical value is for a test on differences between means when we assume equal variances. So that t critical value, because it's a two-sided test, we're going to have the significance level spread over two tails, so 0.10 divided by 2, and the degrees of freedom is going to be the number of observations in the first group, so in this case is the number of observations of group A plus number of observations of group B minus 2. That's 10 plus 10 minus 2, that's going to be 18, so we're looking for the t critical value. We're looking for the t critical value at the 0.05 significance level with 18 degrees of freedom. Based on the table of the t distribution, we're going to find that that value is equal to 1.734. Let's draw the table to see how this looks like, put the numbers and give the conclusion. So we're going to have a t distribution symmetrical around the mean of 0, like that. This is our t distribution, the mean would be 0. Now our t critical value is 1.734, so we have over here 1.734 critical value, and because it's symmetrical around the mean and it's a two-sided test, we're going to have the opposite one with a negative sign over there as a possible critical value. Now our value that we observed, that we calculated, is 1.734. Sorry, the one that we observed, that we calculated, is minus 1.69. Minus 1.69, it's somewhere over here, so it's bigger than minus 1.7. Minus 1.69. Visually, we can see we're not in the rejection region, meaning that we do not reject the null hypothesis. We do not reject H0, so we don't have enough evidence that the means differ. And we would say, simpler, that the means don't differ significantly. Means don't differ significantly between the groups. Don't differ significantly between the groups. And what they say is the answer key, that they reject the hypothesis, we don't, so the answer is false, and we are done.